Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mandy, and I'll give you a little rundown of the video I am going to be sharing with you today. It's very different, but it is kind of like a lifestyle update, as well as showing you guys what I am planning on using one of my planners for. I hope it works. It might change. It's honestly like my planners are basically whatever I'm feeling and whatever season I'm in the moment. So on Instagram, I shared that I basically have not been posting much here or there for a couple weeks now. I hurt my back really bad. Nothing particularly happened. I think it was just over time. And it really allowed me to change, not really change, what's the word I'm looking for? Just reevaluate what truly means so much to me. And I mean, there's things that mean a lot to you, and then there's things that you bring in because you enjoy them, but if you had to, you'd let some things go. So the things that I just could not let go when I hurt my back, like the way I describe it is there's times when you just don't want to do anything else but make sure that you are putting your energy to these things. So I had to let go of any social media stuff, and it wasn't just I had to, I really just was like, no, I can't. I was already feeling a little spread thin, and then with my back, I really could just focus on taking care of my kids and myself and my family. So where we are at today is I'm going to a chiropractor a couple days a week. This was actually the first week I went, and I went pretty much every day. But today I feel a little bit better. I actually should be readjusting myself because I am, sorry, I should, it's just been basically get through the day with trying to make sure that the kids are, doing okay. And some days we hit some school, or I try to make sure we get out back to play, but I can't do anything. I can't take them anywhere, all that stuff. So I just want to play with them. I just want to be on the floor and focus on them. I can't really sit on the floor when my back is better, and I'm getting inspired to use one of my planners that I thought was going to be fully used for social media and business stuff. Since that has had to take a back seat for a little bit, for now, I am going to use it as kind of a journal, and I'm sure it will change, and I'll figure out ways that I want to change it up or whatever. But I looked on Instagram and just checked out some tags for vertical planners, because the planner that I have is vertical, and I have showed it in a couple of my previous videos that I'm excited to use it. It's just that it's a happy planner, 8.5 by 11 or big. It's coil bound, so you can't take anything out or put anything in very conveniently. And I messed with trying to I don't know, cut slits to make it to where I can put it into a happy planner, or the disc bound system, I mean, and I really just don't want to deal with that. Everything I do right now needs to be pretty convenient and simple. And even when I'm feeling at my best, just putting extra time and energy into that kind of stuff right now is just really not in the cards for me. So I think that's how I am starting to get burnt out in some areas. So trying to keep things simple, even though there are some things that I love. Gosh, it's just hard when you love something and you know it's not the most convenient. So I'm going to show you guys in this quick little video here today, I'm going to show you guys and explain to you how I'm going to use this planner, and hopefully you guys will stick along to see how it turns out. But let's go ahead and get into that. And if you guys have any questions or anything, you can leave them down below, or any advice on, having a really sore back when you have little children to take care of. Yeah, All right, here we go. So let me show you guys what I got. Okay, it's not super lit up in here because we actually have a cloudy day today, but this is the, what is it? I can't remember the exact name, like you know how they call things, they call their planners specific names, but I kind of wanted to show you, the cover is pretty neutral. I like that and what it says, but what's inside of it, like right when I open it up, I just love this so much. I love, you know, all of the color tones and stuff. So that way throughout the year, when you go into like seasons like October and stuff, I mean, I love seasonal stuff, but you know, it's still, it's not really like made for the season, but it's definitely neutral enough to kind of go with it. Like that's cute for November, and I want to say December is, I mean, it's not really, some of them are the colors, some of them aren't, but I really love the neutralness of it. So as you can see, I started planning things out for my Etsy shop. My whole idea was I was going to use this planner to specifically plan out things that I want to do throughout the day for Etsy. So every day, in order to get one thing up in my Etsy shop a week, I would focus on that one item, and then I would put the steps to it. So my idea was I would just kind of like make a list of all the things that I want to get out there. And then I didn't put like a key or anything, but if it had a line through it, it meant I planned it. If it had an X through it, it meant it was probably completed. I wasn't really completely sure, but, and I would probably use both the lists here or just continue on into the month or something. So I wasn't sure how I was going to use this yet. This is like, I love the year at a glances, but I just never can decide on like, how exactly do you want to use that for the whole year? And in this case, a year and a half. But I have since changed how I'm going to use this, as I mentioned, but it could go back. I'm not sure, but this was just, I love July. I love this color. And then again, I was thinking of trying to like starting a blog for all of my creations and ideas and thoughts to be in one space as well. But I'm probably going to put that on hold for a little bit or whatnot. But so as you can see, I had already started planning this. I actually even have a video of how I did this, I think, which either is out there already or is about to go out, since I'm starting to get back into getting out on YouTube. I can't remember exactly right now. But as you can see, I assigned one thing per week, so that way I was not overwhelmed. So these are the things that I plan on putting in my Etsy shop. And then each day I was assigning this top section to Etsy. I would assign the things that I need to do for that specific thing, to end up, hopefully by the end of the week goal of Friday, getting it out on Etsy for you guys. So these were the steps that basically I wrote a list of steps for what I need to do to get something out on Etsy, and then I assigned them to different days of the week. Then all of my back stuff happened, and a couple weeks ago, so it's not like this planner was completely ready yet, but this is something I did in, you know, ahead of time. And I think, like I said, I made a video to share with you guys. Then my back stuff happened, and my focuses just completely shifted, at least for what I need to make sure I do in a day. And here is a spread that I've created for the upcoming week. I ended up using this recollection sticker book from Michael's, the farmhouse sticker book, which I love. Like I said, I looked at a few different posts on Instagram for like vertical planning, just to give me some ideas, and then health planning. And I just came up with, I love to write down our like, I call like them heart moments. So I'm not sure if I will do this in the evening or the morning or both, but I really just want to, love the whole planner, and I thought that it would be really nice to have this, since I can't put anything in or take anything out, just to stay focused on this being for my health. And when I talk about my health, I talk about what makes me feel good. So I kind of put down right here, like, remember your focuses: health, the kids, my marriage, God, homemaking, and just overall feeling good. What makes me feel good? Right now, what makes me feel good is to look up meals and cook for my family. Like, what makes me feel good? Walking right now makes my back feel good. Watching my son's baseball. The things that are making me feel really good. So it could be really anything, which allowed me to let go of the thought of this planner only being like only health or only life. I mean, anything in life that makes me feel good is keeping me healthy. So I figured this week I would start off by just sectioning off the top and making that any good memories for the day or things I'm grateful for, which are kind of, they're different, but then they can be the same. And then I have this second section for affirmations. So I follow, I do a lot of Beachbody, and Alana from Beachbody talked about having a good mindset about things. And as many of you know, I've dealt with a lot of just like weight issues, just going up and down and never being like where I want to be. And that's another thing that just keeps me down a lot, and it's probably affecting my health. So writing 1 to 3 positive things about yourself every single day. And it could also be just something that, sorry about that. My kids are in the background, so you might hear them. That's okay. So yes, writing something that I like about myself, and just positive things to say, whether it's in the weight area or whatever it is. And then recognizing what's hard right now and just trying to like let it go. And goals for the next day. So this could be, I don't want to let this be a to-do list, although some things sort of might end up on there. What I do want to make sure though is that it's like a focus. So goals for where I'm focused at. So I could have 15 things to do the next day, but I definitely want to make sure that I make my marriage a goal for the next day, and I try to pick out something for us, even if it's just like give my husband like a big hug or something like that, So again, these being here is going to really help me to stay in that area, because I can very much tend to go to what I want to get done. And then I just kind of wrote down here the guidelines here for myself, because I know that might be hard to remember all of this. So what I just explained kind of goes here. So number 1 is more like this section. What were your favorite moments in the day? What were heart moments with the kids you want to remember? And it doesn't just have to be the kids, but typically that's where it ends up, since that's where who I'm with all the time. Number 2, say 3 positive things about yourself. And I just wrote physical, mental, and spiritual in case I needed like something to think about. Number 3, what's hard right now for you? Let them go. Breathe. I was thinking like breathe it in and out. Like when you breathe out, let it go. And number 4, what is your focus goal for tomorrow? Something you can make the day about to stay positive and that makes you feel good. So that is where I'm at with this planner. If you guys were curious, since I know I showed it in my planning system video that I put out not long ago, and flip throughs and stuff. So that's where I'm at. So stick around, see how long this lasts or how this goes. Obviously, things might change, the order of things might change, but I really do like the idea of keeping this all about me and what feels good for me, which my whole, is my whole life, but what I really need to maintain focused on. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon for the next one. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.